What is up, guys? Water Zero here with my highlights of F1xl Season 7 Japan. As you can see, I'm starting right behind my teammate Jam, and ninth place. It was a pretty poor qualifying in the wet. However, you just have to go with what you're given. We're waiting for the lights to come on, which for some reason it's just taking forever at Japan. But we're looking for a good race, looking for some good points, Williams, to promote ourselves to stay top of the constructor standings. And here, as the lights go, again, I make a rocket of a start compared to my teammate, who just seems to hang there for ages. I push on past and get frozen out of the way as well, hitting me to 7th straight away, and right behind Fireman from the go, who's having a good battle side by side with Mouse. I don't really want to get involved too much with what's going on. I'm in a Lotus sandwich at the moment with Frozen just behind me, who's desperate to try and get past me, and I'm desperate to try and get past Fireman as well, using every inch of track, even off the track, to give myself a little bit of an advantage. And I will try and dispatch Fireman as quickly as possible, because the wet seems to really suit me down to the ground. I've always said that I was a little bit faster in the wet, and that could help me in League One, as Fireman hangs on the apex there. So I'll try and make a move, but traction just wasn't happening. So we go to the spoon. Well, we head towards the spoon curve, and Frozen is now on my back end, a bit closer than I would like. I'm sticking with the top end of League One at the moment. In the wet, Fireman again pulls away, and I slide a little bit from traction on the back straight, and Frozen is trying a move, but not going to happen around 130R on the first lap. But Fireman dispatches Mouse. I go for an inside move on Mouse, which sends me not spinning as such, but doesn't help matters for me, and it pushes me down to last place, which is not what I want. Another race where I've been involved in an incident on lap 1. So we head up, trying to make a move stick on Headshot, but this is some good racing from Headshot on lap 2. Not giving me plenty of room, but not making it easy for me. So I try just before the spoon curve to make a move stick, but I'm desperate not to hit Headshot, as this wet weather is really unpredictable with how the car slides, and I get a better traction out of the end of the spoon curve than he does. So I go up the inside and look like I make a move stick before I get to 130R, which helps out a lot, and job done. I then, on lap 3, I nearly have a heart attack when Pred and 3 cars just out. I just don't know what's happened at this point. 2 cars have retired. Pred behind me has no front wing, and I've got his teammate in front of me, who has been slowed down a lot by the commotion in front of me, and I've got so much more speed than him around here. So I'm going to do exactly what I did to him than I did to Headshot, but I've closed the door a bit too much, and I've sent RB26 spinning, and I have put a ticket in against myself for that. I felt so bad afterwards. I don't know if the ticket team will do anything about it, but all my positions I seem to gain at this week at Japan just all seem to come from me going into the pits, or pit stop. There's no real highlights, because especially in this next stint, there was nothing. Like, I really had no interaction with any other driver. So I've Jam, Fireman and all that will go back past me, and I'm on primes, not primes, inters, not till the end, but close to it, to lap 21, where Fireman, who is on dry tyres and I am on incredibly dead inters, tries to make a move up the hairpin, and I nearly send a Lotus spinning, but I wasn't really expecting him to make a move there. You'll have much better traction around here than I do. He should make a move stick. I've given him as much room as possible, and he still has to cut a corner to make the move stick, but I knew he was, there was no point in me holding him up too much, but it did turn out in the end to help my teammate out to a certain extent. So I come in for my last pit stop to options. This is what I wanted. I'm feeling confident. I was feeling like I had a lot of speed. So it wasn't that lap after the pits, it was the lap after. I chase Mouse down to 130R, carrying a hell of a lot more speed than him, expecting him to go over to the racing line, so I back off, but I lose my front wing. I was so expecting him to go over to the racing line. I even drop off pace to keep away so there wasn't an accident, and I still managed to lose my front wing. But these things happen. I go into the pits, replace my wing and get new options on, and try and stay between 10 seconds behind RB26 because he receives a penalty. And as you can see, Sigma wins, Vidal second, and my teammate Jam is in third place there. But it's a terrible result for me, which it causes Williams to lose its top spot in the constructors, which really annoys me because I've let Jam down in this race. I had a lot of pace. I was running really fast, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. Singapore is next up, and I hope I can prove to be a bit of a menace there, bring some good points home, and help Jam out in the constructors. And we'll see what happens there. But I'm a little disappointed after this race. I thought I could do more. But anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time out in Singapore, guys.